Okay, in the last stream, I made it up finally to the Orioles, and I hit. Alright, there's the lineup. Yeah, I hit 2 homers in my last game, and the first game was a winner. Okay.
Saturday Night Baseball here on the show from AT&T Park in San Francisco. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game interleague series between the Baltimore Orioles and the San Francisco Giants. Should see some great battles out of these two next on the show.
Bumgarner versus Chicago.
With that, here's how Buck Showalter lines his Orioles up in this one. Who do you have your eye on, EK?
Well, they got to love the production they're getting out of their leadoff hitter right now. He had 3 hits and 3 RBIs in the last game. Look for him to continue being aggressive on pitches in the zone as he tries to carry over some of that success.
Madison Bumgarner gets the start for San Francisco in this one. What do you have for us on him, EK?
Well, guys, he's having a real consistent year. He's got an ERA under 3. Anytime you're doing something like that, you're doing just fine.
This is line to left, and he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Buster Posey will stand in now, and as you can see, he enters play with 16 home runs on the season so far. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Parks has it in his tracks, and that ends the inning. Second inning now from San Francisco with no score. Sean Parks will try it once more. He lined out to start the ball game. Bumgarner sets. First pitch on its way. Hit hard. And, this is off the second base bag. And that is through into center field. A base hit. The throw home. And Span comes up with a big throw there. He's out at home plate. A golden opportunity to get on the board. Here goes for naught. We're back with more on this Saturday night. Matt Duffy gets a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 4th.
And a big 2-out at-bat right here. You know, it's still early in this game, but you don't want to have to look back on this as a major missed opportunity later on.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Giants leave a couple through 4. Still tied, 0-0. Sean Parks digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and just another simple single to the outfield here would be big for these guys. It could score, too.
Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. And here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run.
Oh, poor Bumgarner. He's pissed.
A 3-run shot down the line in left, and the Orioles have now taken a 3-0 lead.
Well, apparently these guys didn't see the highlights from yesterday because he had 2 home runs a day ago. Now he's got another home run right here. Now obviously this pace won't last, but man, he is hitting everything in sight.
Denard Span will come in now to start things out here in their half of the 6th as they look for a reversal of fortunes here. The first 5 innings have not been particularly kind to them.
Yeah, and I think that's putting it mildly. Just 1 hit in these first 5 innings. They're going to need to do a better job of finding good pitches to hit. But that fella on the mound has not made it easy on him.
Sean Parks will stand in again as we flash you back to earlier. He's accounted for their only runs of the ball game on 1 swing of the bat, as this was the swing right here. That's yanked into the stands, strike one. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Line drive to center field. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Yeah, he's swinging a pretty hot bat here. 3 for 4 now after the base hit. That wasn't a little bleeder. That ball was smoke.
Danny Valencia ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up. 3 runs, 7 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Runner goes for second. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Pagan waits on it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. The tag, and he is out at second base. It's a double play. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, a lot of positives to take from this outing, no doubt. You see the numbers there, 7 1/3 strong innings. He really put him in a good position to win this ballgame.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Harrow, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Orioles win this one 3-0. Good night from San Francisco.
Credit to save to Darren O'Day, his 13th. The loss goes to Madison Bumgarner. He falls to 10-6.
Sunday afternoon baseball on the show as we welcome you inside AT&T Park in San Francisco. Today it's the 3rd and final game in this 3-game interleague series between the Baltimore Orioles and the San Francisco Giants. Which of these two will prevail? Next on the show.
I say the one on the right.
With that, here's how Buck Showalter lines his Orioles up in this one. Who's the one to watch, EK?
Well, I think you better look out for that cleanup hitter. He's been a menace to opposing pitchers lately. He's hit 4 home runs in the last 10 ball games. He's shown that he's a serious power threat, so they better be careful not to leave any mistakes out over the plate.
Johnny Cueto, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What's your take on him, EK?
Well, Matty, he's having a very nice season so far. He's got an ERA in the low 3s. So hopefully he can continue that here in this one. Give his ball club a chance to win.
Belted high and deep into right center. Back goes Span, and this one is gone. A home run. So it's a solo home run here leading off the ball game. As the O's are on the board first, it's 1-0.
420. I think I just blazed that. Oh! Smoke joke.
Boy, I've heard of a quick strike offense, but they don't come any quicker than this. One pitch into the ball game, and it's already 1-0.
So striding in, Denard Span, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Tillman sets, coming home with the 1-1 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's 1-1. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. Buster Posey gets a shot now with deuces all around. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 2. Has to be thinking strikeout here. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he can't track it down. A base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. It's now a 2-1 ball game. And now time is called. Sean Parks is into the box as we are all set to begin the third.
And you know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact, and he can run.
Into the seats, 0-1. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Span going back on it. Gone! So a solo shot here to left center field, his second of the game, as the Orioles have come back to tie this one at 2.
And this is one of those guys that we consider to be part of that new breed of leadoff hitter. You know, it used to be that your leadoff guy was a guy that might hit 3 or 4 home runs a year. But nowadays, managers are realizing, hey, my leadoff guy is going to get more at-bats than anyone else in my lineup over the course of the season. So why not put a better hitter up there rather than just...
Sean Parks stands in again here with 2 home runs already to his name in this one.
And you know what, Matt? He's just made it look so easy out there. I think they've got to change their approach right here. Use some caution or something.
Span ranging back. See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
Why do you guys pitch to me down there?
So it's a solo shot to dead center. His 3rd home run of the ball game as the Orioles move in front here 3-2.
17. Well, at least I'm consistent.
Well, we wondered what he'd have to do for an encore. Hey, here it is. His 3rd home run of the ball game. He's having an afternoon to remember so far.
Sean Parks will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. Gone!
Kept talking, so shut up.
So a solo shot here to left center field is 4th in the ball game, and it moves the Orioles out to a 4-2 lead.
It was over 400, but not anywhere near 16.
Incredible. I mean, if I wasn't sitting here, I wouldn't believe it myself.
Denard Span will step in, a ground-out victim as last time. Tillman's got his target, looking for the strikeout here on 0-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Parks on the move. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Giants are down 1-2-3. Still down by a count of 4-2. Sean Parks will stand in yet again, and he's looking for history now. We take you back to his last home run. This was his 4th of the ball game, and it needn't be said that 5 in a game has never been done before.
No? Uh-oh.
Casillas ready. Here's the first pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Pence is there, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out.
Crap.
Not a lot of offense to go around in this one, but what offense we did see came from this man's bat. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he was definitely a big part of this victory.
Oh, they're not going to kill me. We are at home. Going to the yard.
Tonight's game is just around the corner as we start to wrap up the MLB pregame show. But before we go down to the action, let's take a look at a young player to watch for as we give you the Bowman Prospect Spotlight. Sean Parks is in the glow, and he made a little history in his last game by being one of a small list of players to hit 4 home runs in a single contest.
Yeah, he had the whole baseball world buzzing after that performance, and for good reason. You know, you'll see guys get 2 or 3 home runs in a game now and then, but 4? That's truly rare. In fact, only 16 guys in history had hit 4 in a major league game. Just to put that in perspective, there have been 23 perfect games, and that feat is usually thought of as one of the rarest achievements in baseball. Obviously, a performance to remember, and I guess we'll see how he follows it up in this one.
All right, pregame festivities are wrapping up. It's time for baseball, and we'll have it for you next. Tuesday night baseball from Oriole Park here in Baltimore. Tonight, the first of this quick 2-game series between the Boston Red Sox and the Baltimore Orioles. 2 of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Who are you focused on, EK?
Well, I think the focus has to be...
Striding into the box, David Ortiz, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Colon pauses, 0-1 pitch on its way. Left side. And that's through for a hit.
Well, that base hit is going to get his hit streak to 6 games now, so he's swinging it.
Travis Shaw.
Sean Parks comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Orioles, left fielder Sean Parks.
Out in front of it, strike 1.
That ball guy.
Oh, and this fastball is belted to deep left center field. Does he have enough to get out of here? Yes, a home run. So it's a solo home run to lead off the bottom of the first. 8th home run on the season for him. As the O's are on the board first, it's 1-0.
401 feet. Nice.
And this is one of those guys that we consider to be part of that new breed of leadoff hitter. You know, it used to be that your leadoff guy was a guy that might hit 3 or 4 home runs a year. But nowadays, managers are realizing, hey, my leadoff guy is going to get more at-bats than anyone else in my lineup over the course of the season. So why not put a better hitter up there rather than just a punch-and-Judy guy? And that certainly worked out for him right here.
Now to the plate, Steve Beltran. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Swung on and hit in the air to left. Parks is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. And with that, take a look at the defense for the Orioles. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, this manager loves to do the defensive shifts. So we're going to see a lot of odd formations as the game goes along. I can't wait to see how it works.
Ryan Hennigan will get his first shot down, and he's seen that average climb a bit here recently thanks to what he's done over the course of these last 5 ball games.
This is one of the worst hitters in Major League Baseball.
and deep to left center field. Parks going back, a leap, and oh wow, a great effort to make the play and end the inning. One more time. Full extension in left field as he hauls this one in. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this.
I robbed a home run. Holy crap.
Jackie Bradley Jr. is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Bases are empty, one man out. Smoked on the ground left side. And this is going to find its way into left for a one-out knock. Travis Shaw steps in with one in, one out, and one on here in the inning.
Yeah, it's been a pretty good inning here so far, so we'll see if they can scratch another run across right here.
Parks is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are two gone now. Sean Parks will stand in to lead things off for the Orioles. Adam Jones set to follow.
And you know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. So a solo shot down the line in left, his second of the game, and the Orioles lead it by 2 now, 3-1.
Well, it seems to me like we've seen this before. His second home run of the ball game, and it would seem to me that he hit that one harder than he did the last one, so he's definitely locked in.
So stepping in, Xander Bogaerts, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Belted high in the air out to left. Parks racing back to the track. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Boston strands a couple. They trail 3-2.
That's for the AL East, man.
Sean Parks stands in again here with 2 home runs already to his name in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on.
A little curve now.
Hit hard towards center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Boy, how much hotter is he going to get? He's got himself another 3-hit ball game.
So a runner on first with 1 out now, and standing in the fine center fielder Adam Jones. Right side. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now. 2 on here with 1 man out. And standing in now, the third baseman, Manny Machado.
No. Whoa! Okay.
Fifth inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. High and deep to straightaway right. Back goes Betts. And just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. And the run is in to score from second. It's 4-2.
Thank you, Manny.
Well, this was going to get one home easily, and I thought that they might get two out of this. You're going to see this ball bangs off the wall on the fly, and they'll wind up holding that second.
Steve Beltran stands in, coming off a solo homer in his previous trip.
Well, I think he proved that he can turn on a pretty good fastball and hit it out of the ballpark, so you need a different approach in this at-bat.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox, and the deficit remains 5-2. Sean Parks will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game, as he was off to a fast start indeed.
Oh, wait.
Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run.
I like the fans behind me, though.
A solo shot here to left. His third home run of the ball game as they open it up to 6-2 now.
Yes. Classic bird. 2. I want to watch the replay, these guys.
Boy, have a night.
Click.
His third home run of the ball game. I mean, he's
There we go.
absolutely brimming with confidence at the plate. It's been a joy to watch so far.
Yeah.
Pablo Sandoval has the bases loaded in front of him, so a real opportunity for him to chip away at that 3-run deficit they're working with right now.
And it's all right there for him. A lot of pressure on this at-bat on both sides, but you got to love the drama if you're watching it.
Wait a minute, hold on. Alright, keep your eye on this Red Sox fan. I hope that's not his wife in the front seat. Alright, he's just sitting there enjoying the game. Good. I'm sorry if I'm laughing, but that is funny. Oh, jeez.
This is hit to third. Is he going to get out of this? He is. As the tag is applied, it's a force out, and the inning is over. Red Sox settle for just the one. Get up and stretch here in Baltimore. It's the Orioles 6 and the Red Sox. Striding in to start the ninth, Mookie Betts, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
Parks has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number 1. 2 outs away from a victory here that you'd have to say will be a rather convincing one. A handful of fine individual performances to choose from in this one, boys, but what do you say we go ahead and let this man take home the hardware? He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, really a game to remember for that man right there. He winds up finishing with 3 home runs. What surprised me was, after a while, why even pitch to him?
So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to the Show Nation. Matt Vasgersian here as the guys and I bring you closer to first pitch on the MLB pregame show with tonight's installment of the Bowman Prospect Spotlight. Sean Parks will be our subject. And he had the long ball working in his last game. 3 home runs really carrying his team on his back.
Yeah, we see it maybe couple times a year, but when a guy gets 3 homers in a game, it's always worth talking about. He got some good pitches to hit. He just flat out did not miss them. I mean, I've seen guys put fewer out in a home run derby round, so he's clearly got plenty of power in that swing of his. And who knows, maybe he'll put on another show in this one. I wouldn't put it past him.
All right, lineups and first pitch are coming up next. Stay tuned for that right here on a Wednesday night. We've got baseball from Oriole Park here in Baltimore. Tonight we wrap up this brief 2-game series between the Boston Red Sox and the Baltimore Orioles. It'll be fun watching these two swing it all series long. First pitch is next. Pablo Sandoval set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
Hit sharply on the ground to the left, and that finds its way through for a base hit. Sean Parks comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Orioles, left fielder, Sean Parks.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. High and deep to right center field. Looking up is Bradley. Gone! So it's a solo home run to lead off the bottom of the first. Number 11 for him on the season, and that puts the Orioles on the board. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
And this is one of those guys that we consider to be part of that new breed of leadoff hitter. You know, it used to be that your leadoff guy was a guy that might hit 3 or 4 home runs a year. But nowadays, managers are realizing, hey, my leadoff guy is going to get more at bats.
Will stand in to try to duplicate his first at-bat where he homered to open the inning.
And he was all over the fastball, and I think we're going to see them attack him a little differently here.
Oh, my buddy's back.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Runners are at first and third with none out. That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. Oh, and he turns another one around here. And his fine ball game will continue. Give him another home run. So a 3-run shot to left center. His second home run of the game. And it's now 6-3.
Well, it seems to me like we've seen this before. His second home run of the ball game, and it would seem to me that he hit that one.
Sean Parks come up now with yet another big RBI opportunity.
And he's got 4 already, and he's got a chance to make this a game to remember.
Beer? I don't think you like that. I don't think you liked it.
Left field and deep. Beltran ranging back. Gone. A fence scraper, but still good for 3 runs. Pablo Sandoval will lead things off here.
Right,
His guys down 7 in the early going. Steve Lyons, how do you come back from a deficit like that?
Well, I think slowly. I mean, yeah, ideally a 10-run inning would be great. But you've got time on your side. You don't need to try to get it all back at once. Just peck away. A couple runs here, a couple runs there. Get yourself into slam range. That's 4 runs down.
Into the windup, here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hard hit toward the hole. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Yeah, he had a chance to put him away.
Stepping in, Steve Beltran. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ground ball left side. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. Sean Parks will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game.
Give it to me.
High in the air after center field. Bradley is over. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Sean Parks, and he's got a very real opportunity at making some history here.
Yeah, all he needs here is the double, guys, so he's going to be feeling just a little bit of pressure. Cycles are so rare to get.
Ranging back is Bradley. He gets there to make the catch. And well, a pretty good offensive show of force in this one. Probably at least a couple of players deserving. But, gentlemen, let's go ahead and give this man the nod as our top player of the game.
Our final line score.
Yeah, see? 3 homers. 1 too hard. Before I forget. Uh-oh. Yeah, we have some catching up to do. Right now we are 1 game back of the Yankees. And we're about 6 games back from the Blue Jays. What happened next year? Alright, peace out, guys. I'm gonna get at least some sleep.